I'm Bex with Black Whisper Crafts, and I just want to welcome you to Paper Dolls Collaboration. It's for the entire month of October. You can post anytime you want to. You can post as many times as you want to. And this is hosted by Jovi at Creating with Jovi and Jen at Sassy Southern NC Girl. And they'll be posting their makes every Sunday. But you can post anytime you want. I'm just going to randomly post during the month. And I thought it would be fun just to come on and show you just a few of the digitals. I have pretty much only printed the paper doll so far, but there's 18 or 19 pages to this kit. It's available in Jovi's Creating with Jovi on Etsy. And there's tons of paper dolls and tons of backgrounds to choose from, and there are a lot of different styles of the paper dolls. And I have chose just one page here too. Almost started doing this before I even started the video. But anyway, all beside the point, they are beautiful. Look at all the colors in them. I can get that where you can see it. But anyway, this is for the entire month of October, and it's an open collaboration. Anyone can join in if you will just tag Jovi at Creating with Jovi and Jen at Sassy Southern NC Girl, and I'll have all their information below, and I'll have the kit information below for you. And I think that is all the information you'll need, but come and join us. It'll be so fun. And I am also going to show you, I love Jovi's kits because she makes it so that you can size them, different sizes. So I made these at 60%. Aren't they so cute? And then the cutoffs here, I'm going to make tags or journal cards or what have you out of them. And you can also print them out in black and white. I love that because you know how I love dark, creepy things, spooky stuff all year long. So I printed some of them out on black and white. I'm also combining her Haunted Mansion kit. So I printed some pages, the Haunted Mansion, and just with some generic ones for the back of the pages. And I think I did some more pages here. Here's the one. I don't know, I was stuck to another page. Anyway, this is red and like a wooden stage. It is one of the digitals in the background pages in the kit, but in the kit this is like a red velvet curtain with wooden, but I like it like this. I think it looks really cool. Those are some pages I'm going to use, but I'm going to go ahead and start by making the cover for my journal. I wanted it to be, let's see, I'm going to use this, I think it's really pretty, and it will go along with my theme of with the paper dolls. It's, my goodness, my mind's blank. Wallpaper, there we go. It is wallpaper, and then I have just a package here that I'm going to use half of it, and I'm going to sew my wallpaper onto it for the cover. So let me go ahead and tear this apart. Okay, there is one side of it, and let's see. This is an 8.5 by 11, but I don't want it to be that big. I want this to be about, probably, about right there. I think that will work. Just cut it. I'm going to fold it first, and I can cut it straighter. Let's see, let's just fold this over. I think that will work. Let's see, that's an 8.5 by 11. I think I want this to be a little smaller. Just a little smaller. This is just going to be a one signature with the paper dolls. And I'm doing this for the Paper Dolls collaboration. It is hosted by Jovi at Creating with Jovi and Jen at Sassy Southern NC Girl, and I will have their information linked below. And they are posting their makes for the Paper Doll collaboration on Sundays. But you can post any day and as many times as you would like. I'm just going to be randomly posting this month and making my Paper Dolls journal. But I think that will be fun. That may not be perfectly even, but I'm not too fussed about it. Then I want this to be big enough to go over this, kind of like that, because I'm going to sew around these edges. Let me move this. I'm going to sew around these edges, so I don't think I want it that long. So let's see what size we want. Half. So this is about an 8.5 by 11. I don't like to measure. I just like to do. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to do. Just fold this in half. So essentially we are making our cover out of a mailer that would be trash, but I want it to be smaller than this. So let's just do a cut about there. There we go. I think that looks great. Hi, Sunny. Did you have a good nap? And it's going to go like this and this. I think that will be perfect. So let's go ahead and glue this down to the wallpaper. I'll just start with this side. Is that really that crooked? Not super paper, but let's straighten it up a tiny bit. There. Just a tiny bit. That's all that's needed. Did you have a good nap, Sunny? I hope so. About right there. I think that will be good. Let's just glue this here. Just want to glue it enough so it will stay. Not too fussed about it. I just want it to stay down. So I am going to sew around the edges. Okay, just want enough down here to sew. Just close that up. There we go. Don't worry about the cracking right there because I'm going to put some cloth on the inside, some fabric, and some fabric on the outside. Just get these glued on. I'm using the PVA glue. I have the link below if you're interested. I stopped using the art glitter glue and changed to this. It's a lot less expensive. And you get a whole lot of glue. Great big bottle. And I think it works just as well. Okay, now I'm going to fold this one over. Okay, here we go. Let me just... I think that will work. Just let this dry for a minute. Wonder how much we need for that side. Not enough to fold over, so I'm just going to trim it about right here. This will be a soft cover. There we go. And I just want it about the same as that one. Just want enough on the edge to sew around the edge. Okay, about the same as that one. We can always trim it off if we have it too long. There we go. This is gorgeous wallpaper. I'm going to save this and use that on the inside. I think that will work great. Just leave it just like this for a moment. So I think that will look really cool because I'm going to trim these down a little bit too. Accidentally printed that on the back of this, didn't I? Oh well, I'll just print some more. That's funny. Just like that. See? And then I can just trim the pages down before I put them in. But I want this to dry a little bit more. I'm going to go ahead and cut some of these paper dolls out just to show you how I like to get mine grungy because I like the grungy and that's my favorite style, so that's what I'm going to make. And there are a lot of creators that are collaborating in this. It is an open collaboration, but there are some people who are already doing it. So be sure and check them out. I will tag them below as I find them. But if you do videos, be sure and tag Jovi at Creating with Jovi and Jen at Sassy Southern NC Girl. I will have their links below. I will have the kit linked below, and anyone that I know that's participating, I will link them below so you can go check theirs out. But if you make some, be sure and tag us. Tag the two hosts so they can pop over and see what you're doing. So what I do is cut out what I'm going to do. Then this one is pretty much the color that I want. I always print on ivory paper just so I don't have to ink as much. But the first thing I'll do, is get my vintage photo and just go over the entire thing just to vintage it up. See how much that just adds to it to vintage it up like that. Just really is quick to do. Just like that. So all the edges now and the middle, it's all vintaged up. I really like how it looks. A little bit more down there. And I'm going to go a step farther on grunging it up. I am going to get my black soot and this dauber. I'm going to go around the edges here. Just darken it up. And again, this is Paper Doll collaboration for the entire month of October. It is an open collaboration. And just pop on over to Jovi's Etsy shop and grab your kit there. I'll have it linked below for you. And join in. There. Now that's how let's do it again here. I think I did it around her head. That's how I grunge it up. There we go. I really like how that turned out. But that's all I'm going to do in this video. I just wanted to get kind of an introduction and how I grunge up my pages, and we got the cover started, but I'm gonna let that dry a bit before I fold it or sew it or anything like that. But this is the Paper Doll collaboration, and I will link the two hosts below. and pop on over to Jovi's Etsy shop and grab you a kit and join in. It's an open collaboration, open to anyone. You can post any day in October. It is for the entire month of October. Jovi and Jen will be posting their makes on Sundays. And I'm Bex with Black Whisper Crafts. Thank you so much for joining me. Have a wonderful crafty day.